Book Club. Hey everyone, Dan here from One Man Book Club. I want to talk to you about Sunreach today. Isn't that cover cool, by the way? Sunreach is what Brandon Sanderson calls a novella. It's his characters and his world, but it's written by Janci Patterson. Brandon Sanderson calls these books novellas. It cracks me up when he does it. He does it all the time. Anytime he writes a book that's under 250 pages, he calls it a novella. And I laugh out loud. It's like he just wants to remind all the other authors that he's their daddy. And it's cute how they like to write 200-page books and call them novels. Anyway, this is a little different because it's super, super clear when you read it, but it's not clear from the cover, obviously, how big Brandon's name is. It's not clear from the cover. Brandon Sanderson did not write this book. No way. If I had to guess, this is how it went down. Brandon gave his friend Janci, who actually does really great work, by the way, don't get me wrong. He gave his friend Janci a file with a rough outline of what he wanted the story to be and instructions to, hey, will you go write this book for me? And the only specifics in the file were the goals that the book needed to achieve to advance the bigger Skyward story arc, the names and general descriptions of the characters, and a general roadmap of how to get from start to finish. But he did give her a really detailed description of how the climax of the story should go down, because that was very Sanderson-ish. But anyway, he did that, and then he's like, okay, now go write the book. And, it's not a bad book at all, but it just wasn't Brandon Sanderson. And you're going to read it and you'll see what I mean. It is definitely not written by Brandon. Now that you know what to expect, maybe you'll be free from the little twinge of disappointment I felt as I realized how un-Sanderson-like the writing was, which is kind of unfairly made me not love the book as much. It's not bad. It's just a little bit more saccharine and juvenile than I expected it would be. What it does do really well, though, is it does a great job of advancing the Skyward story. And I'm really, really looking forward to the other Skyward Flight novellas that will pave the way for Cytonic, which is Skyward Book 3 that comes out in just a couple of months. Each of the Skyward Flight novellas will focus on one person that's a tertiary character of the main Skyward books. So this one focuses on FM, and then there's going to be two more. One that focuses on one of the alien characters who you meet in the second Skyward book, and then the other one focuses on a third character. And I can't remember the guy's name right now. Anyway, he's the flight leader. They call him Jerkface. What is his name? Anyway, that's who the third one is going to be on. And that one actually comes out after the after Cytonic, in December. So anyway, there's no content concerns here. It's obviously a stopgap between books of this larger series. So only the folks who have read Skyward books 1 and 2 are going to be reading book 3, Cytonic, are going to be interested in reading this little series. But just in case you're wondering, you're going to enjoy it. You have my watch out that it's not written by Brandon Sanderson, you can tell, but it does advance the series pretty well, and probably is going to be required reading to understand what happens when Cytonic finally comes out. Anyway, happy reading, everyone.